Hi everyone, welcome to episode 5 of the Student Feedback Survey. This week we're missing a few numbers, but we are joined by ex-fourth year BCII member Alex Walker. How are you, Alex?
Doing very well, thanks. Thanks for having me.
No, anytime. First question right off the bat, what are you drinking?
Tonight, we're just one of my mates owns a brewery, and she's a small business, so she's doing the rounds trying to deliver some beers, and it's one of her concoctions called the Governor Golden Ale, down from the Rocks Brewery in Alexandria. Definitely want to try out.
Very nice. What are you drinking, Connor?
James Squire Lager, Shackles Lager. Pretty good.
Interesting. Tyler's on the waters.
Yeah, look, I'm on the waters. Two big nights after relaxed lockdown came up. So yeah, 2 different shared houses, and yeah, huge.
It's like right now is the time to have moved out.
Pretty jealous of that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Wish I was hungover.
Yeah, it's a great feeling.
No, trust me, the tolerance is so bad. I was out last night and
Yeah.
waking up this morning was horrible.
It's shocking. It's fucking shocking.
It's pretty fucked. You can drink like maybe half the amount and have the same hangover as you would as soon as it started. Because I don't know about you guys, but immediately before lockdown, my piss fitness was next level.
Yeah.
Like I was,
Yeah, mine was pretty solid.
yeah. I think we were all warming up for fourth year BCII.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a
It's
solid
a fun one.
We had a solid preseason, but we didn't get there.
So just extended pre-season.
Yeah. Speaking of Alex, how was your fourth year?
Yeah, fourth year was a lot of fun. It was definitely different in the sense of the previous BCII years, whereas, you're with the same people, 3 to 4, sometimes even 5 times a week for a good 14 weeks, 12 to 14 weeks in your usual semester. And I think being all together in that fourth year BCII space really not only, made us gel together as friends and, friendships and all that stuff, but also just learning off each other and being able to see what people were doing, how people thought, how people kind of processed information. And in the end, I guess, how all of our projects kind of came together and watching them form within our own groups was really good. Kind of learn a lot off each other.
Did you find that you were working more with people from other degrees? Because you're
absolutely,
business, correct?
Yeah. So with the good thing about fourth year was having the flexibility in first semester with choosing your, I guess, when you get given the list of your 10 preferences.
Yeah.
And then, it's randomized in the sense that you don't really know who you're going to work with. But in saying that, I know from my experiences that my group members were all great, from a range of different backgrounds and degrees. And, typical BCI fashion, everyone comes in to the group with their own skill set.
Mate,
and everyone,
they're not going to watch this podcast. You can talk shit.
No, can I actually?
Name and shame.
Yeah, all right, name and shame.
We encourage it.
Didn't do shit.
Yeah, he's savory.
That's the kind
But
of
you guys are
content
getting
we need.
assessed on this thing. I was trying to talk it up. I didn't know you guys just take the piss.
I mean, we try not to because our like viewer base will be exclusively people from BCII. So I do spend a lot of time after each podcast editing things out that might get us in a.
Just really badly bleep out the names Alex said.
If we win the
We were going to do
I'll miss
like
time
one
it.
really,
yeah.
we were going to do
So
one really legit episode, and then that was going to be it. And the rest of it is just us talking shit.
Ready? So Alex, the question I wanted to answer was how often were you guys getting fucked up at BCII during the semesters?
So every Friday, we'd have a routine of going to the loft for after whatever drinks. Actually, sorry, scrap that. We didn't start there. We started at like 9 o'clock in the morning. So Monday,
so
Tuesday,
you had classes on Friday mornings then?
yeah,
Yeah.
and Friday afternoon, but no one ever went to the Friday afternoon classes.
Mm-hmm.
So the week would go Monday through Thursday. You would pretty much try and put your industry partnership then. So that you get out of the way and you have Friday off or whatever. You'd have to come in maybe on a Wednesday for a class. That Wednesday, you might go out to like either the Undo, the Loft, Bar Broadway, or Penny Lane, with like your mates or whatever.
I
Grab
miss
a
all those
feed.
places so
Dude,
much.
Penny Lane.
Yeah, grab a feed, grab a drink. Oh, Penny Lane and the CC and dry jars. Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, unreal.
We last school we went there religiously,
Yeah.
like almost
Yeah.
every day.
So yeah, like that's what you did for lunch during those days, and then Friday, especially towards the end, people would bring in a flask on a Friday, and they'd get through the flask in the day. So you go through that. You'd start it at 9 or whatever when classes started. You go through the flask. By about lunchtime, you go for lunch beers. They would go for an extended lunch beer, so no one would go to the 2 o'clock afternoon class. There'd be like 20 nerds there or whatever. Everyone else is just out getting blind. You then, once that class was technically over, you come back in. Everyone, like all the teachers, like, where have you been? Kind of stuff. No one really cares.
Have a guess.
Yeah, legit. And then from that, you go get like dumplings. Like some dumplings and stuff. That was a lot of fun. And then you go to the cheap Asian bottle shop next door to it or whatever. Or there's a BWS as well at Woolies. Buy like bottles of wine, bottles of champagne, beers. Put them all in the middle. Connect all the TVs in the room with a speaker. So you'd have one person on music and all the speakers would be playing it. You then put all the tables and chairs out of the middle, and you could have either a dance floor, depending on how late it got. Like some nights we were there till about 4 o'clock in the morning.
What the fuck? The BCII space?
Yeah, we had people. I told Conan Harry this. We had 3 bangings there last year.
What?
Between people
in our people in our year. Yeah,
you
people in our year.
personally?
Like in
No,
those
not me
rooms?
personally, but 3 that I know of.
That is
So basically, yes, that's a Friday. So you'd start early. So you try and get through the flask. You're like, by this time, it's like 6 o'clock. You've just had dumplings. You've gone through an entire flask, lunch beers and dinner beers. You are gone, right? You're absolutely gone. You then come back to this space. One person gets their laptop out, connects to the music. It's, going good. Put the blinds down as well so it blacks it out. Some days we had like beer pong set up. Like people would bring in stuff, right? So people, one day people brought in like Twister, and like people playing like drunk Twister. And then you have like beer pong coming in or other just crazy, like BCI people, you guys know, fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
And, like the amount of crazy games people were bringing in or just weird things was awesome. Because on a Friday afternoon, it got loose. There was just so much random stuff going around. Drinks are happening. People would leave, 7:30 or whatever. Some people would still kick on, and you could be in that room. There were some nights that we did not leave that space, and we were in there religiously, all night. You get Uber Eats.
Did you ever like go out, or would you?
Yeah. So sometimes we'd pre in that room, and then you'd go
from
out.
9 a.m.
Well, yeah, of course, it's Friday, right? So you'd pre in that room for about a couple hours or whatever. Go out somewhere dingy, like a karaoke bar in Broadway area.
That one.
Yeah, like something fun like that. Or you'd go. What else did we do? I think we did bowling one time down at Darling Harbour. Or just like going to some of the bars like Sidebar, Scuba. I don't know what it's called now. The Jungle.
Sidebar's right there. That would be pretty perfect.
Yeah. So you go Sidebar, right? And then after Sidebar, give it 2 hours or whatever. People be like, "You want to go back?" And then you're like, "Yeah, all right, let's go back." And then because you leave drinks there from previously because you didn't because everything was going to be closed. You couldn't buy anything on the way back. And because that space is open 24/7, you just leave all your drinks in lockers and stuff.
Yeah, you
come back.
Lockers.
Yeah, come back, get the drinks back out, crank the music back up. Now it's like pitch black out, right? You can get the lights going, you can turn the lights down, you can turn them up, do whatever you want with the lights, turn them off even. People playing Murder in the Dark and all this shit. Like,
holy,
it's so wild. It's so wild.
good.
We should be doing that like right now.
What the fuck?
But it didn't happen right away. Like it took a while for everyone because everyone was edgy around each other, right? After just being with each other for 2 weeks at a time.
It would take us a day.
Yeah,
Like,
now that everyone's heard the podcast,
yeah.
now that everyone's going to listen to this, week one's going to be fucked.
Yeah, shout out. As soon as we go back that first Friday night, we want every single person to be in that.
Yeah, honestly,
anyway.
it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Remember
it's a great
like,
way to get
2 days
to know people.
Yeah. Remember like 2 days in, we bought the cake and like just emptied it into the fridge.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
fuck,
everyone was like, what the fuck?
I wish I didn't work that Friday. I was like, oh, nothing's going to happen. And,
Was it a Friday that we did that?
yeah, because I had
It was
to
Friday.
go to work.
And That was when we were like, oh yeah, let's do WWE and the fucking
Yeah, at work, I look at my
BCI
phone. It's like
Mm.
Bod High Koalas inviting you to
Yeah.
WWE, and I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
That was
Yeah.
like I left at like 3 o'clock. Did you guys end up doing anything?
Nah, we just drunk with a few more beers.
Yeah.
I got like drunk off 4, and then he had to drive.
Bodie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
reckon like we just did Fridays because we were there for the whole year. Now that you guys only have a semester, right? So you guys could double up. You could do, pre's on a Wednesday or something, and you start there, right? And then you go out. And then
Jeez.
Fridays can be your big one where you go like to the loft and then back, and then you have like 2 or 3 nights where you don't leave that room. You just stay there.
I want to
Right?
do that. I
And then
really
there's
want to do
couches and stuff. And then there's the back room as well that has a couple couches in it. That's the room that people were banging in. So
Yeah,
check the
right.
couches first.
that.
I'm gonna rock up first Friday back with like a sleeping bag and a pillow, and just let everyone know that you're spending a lot of nights there.
Yeah, we brought back people that weren't necessarily BCII into that space as well.
Holy fuck.
Just like random people that you meet out of night. You're like, you want to come to kick-ons? They're like, yeah, all right. And then you take them to UTS, and they're just like, wait, what? Take them up to the room, just drinks everywhere, music
fucking
pumping. They go, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
That room is so beast. Holy
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's unreal.
And those bathrooms are like standard cocaine bathrooms. It would be a lot of
nice
going through that
bathrooms,
place.
dude. They're like well done.
Mm.
But yeah,
my
like
Lord.
obviously because the space is open 24/7, you can come in there on. We had people sleeping over there some nights to do their projects, but whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be boring and do
Do each
that.
other.
Sleep over there on a Friday night, wake up on a Saturday at uni, be like, yeah, this is it.
Hey Connor, how do you feel about flunking our FFA project intentionally so we can do this next year?
That's what I was saying to Alex at the start of the year when I was talking to my brother Harry. I was like, Alex, you should just repeat BCI so you can do it with us. I haven't met
Yeah, I
best
know.
time ever. But then obviously at the start we had to go online, so I was like, fuck, maybe I should repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't complain too much, except the main difference is that it's like that we know so many
I'd
people
be with
already.
people
Yeah.
2 school years below me. That's pretty weird.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
doing a second year subject in July, so I'm gonna see how that works out.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Yeah. Well, if it's on
You
Zoom, I don't know
you
if I
can
want
tell-
it to be.
You can fucking tell you're gonna do something rare as well,
Oh, this is gonna get
Just-
bleeped out, but I'm gonna go fucking hunting.
Just rock up day
Yeah.
one wearing exactly what you're wearing now, and everyone will think you're a freak.
Fuck yeah! But I don't know if I want it to be on Zoom or not, because if it's gonna be shit anyway, because they're all second year idiots, then might as well do it from home and take the piss. Or I could go in, make some new friends, do a bit of hunting, and see if it works out all right. I guess we'll see.
Good luck here.
Thank you. Yeah. So, Alex, was IIP when you did it? Was it in both semesters or just the first semester?
That's industry innovation, right?
Yep.
First semester only.
Because when the first couple of years that they did it, IIP was first semester and second semester.
Yeah, and then they changed it. I don't know if we were the one. I don't know if we were the one that had it changed or the year above me. But one of us did it.
'Cause it's
Oh no,
the
year above me got it done.
This is a passion project in
Yeah,
STEM too,
that's
right?
that was the thing that was brought in for the year above me. That's kind of fun. Do something
Yeah,
fun.
we-
Don't do something serious.
This is what
What
we're
do you
doing
guys
for.
do?
We did beers.
Yeah.
you
We
did.
did our entire assignment on beers, and
Yeah, I'm
like,
pretty sure your sign's still up there. Is it beer o'clock?
it's a beer o'clock. Yeah, so if you see that, if you see that it's beer o'clock,
Yes.
that's my group sign.
Can you choose your group?
Yeah.
Hectic.
So is that the same as this one? Is the passion project for IIP?
IIPs
Same.
and
just next
IIPs with an
semester.
industry innovation. Passion project there's no industry input.
do whatever you
You just
want.
do whatever you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's for us. That's speculative startup, I think.
No, it's
Nah,
So this
dude,
is semester
no.
two.
Just do
Passion
whatever you
project is
want.
semester
STEM
2.
too.
The
This is what you've
capstone,
got
it's
coming up
whatever you
for you.
want.
Yeah, that's so speculative startup is semester 2 as well.
No, dude, like spec startups is 3 weeks at the start, and then we go the full sem is our passion project.
Yeah,
So
Tyler
it's like,
got it.
So speculative
like
startup
the-
is like the elective, like in
you
business.
either
elective,
do
yeah.
internship B or
okay.
speculative startup.
Yeah, what Connor
Yeah.
just said.
Okay. I was gonna do internship B, but
You
might be a
would.
bit tricky.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
I just
what
did.
the fuck's gonna happen for us for that. Yeah.
Yeah. What did
Yeah.
you do, Alex?
I did internship B.
Yeah, it's
Who
pretty
was
easy.
your IIP with again, Alex?
I was with News Corp Australia and the works.
Oh, how's that?
It was really good, really good. Like the group that I was with, so the BCIs that I was with were awesome, right? Like they became you guys essentially, like my friends group in BCII. And then the people that I worked for essentially or interned for were great. And one of the girls that was in my group is now working for them, and I've interned for them
Oh, that's pretty,
pretty
good.
for
cool.
a couple months.
Yeah, right.
I'm still in contact with them. So definitely keep in contact with your IIP people. I know it's kind of harder for you guys, but like
I don't
keep
want
in
to work for
contact.
FFA.
Nah, I'm gonna keep in contact to get free fucking A-League tickets.
Free
Yeah, you don't.
tickets.
Yeah, you don't necessarily have to work for them, but just like keep in contact with them because then they know who you are. Like a foot in the
True.
Yeah.
When you say keep in contact, like
LinkedIn.
I'm not. Oh yeah, true.
Get
I
their
was gonna- I was-
Snapchats and shit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Get the home address. Got a pen pals.
Yeah, OnlyFans.
Yeah, ask for the OnlyFans page.
I know.
Give them yours. So give you a 2-month subscription for free.
So Alex, finishing off BCII, like what's at the end of the second semester, how does that wrap up? Are there assignments to do following the final thing, or is it just kind of taper off?
Don't remember. I think there might have been one like essay thing.
Yeah.
That you just hand in online at the
Mhm.
end. But
And
it feels like you're graduating high school because by
Was
the
it?
end of it,
Yeah.
everyone knows each other. It's like a big high school group.
True.
It's kind of cool.
Was that
Yeah.
the last Friday? Was that just
Oh,
That would have been hectic.
Oh,
so
wow.
the last Friday was our what was the name of it? It's the day that you showcase day, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It's the day that all your
was it the passion project?
passion projects. Yeah, it's the day all your passion projects are out, and you can walk around and look at everyone else's stuff.
Yeah.
And then you can invite people. So we had people from the year above us come back
Mhm.
to see what we had done. I'll probably come to your guys one just to see what you
Yeah,
guys are doing.
if
It's
you're
pretty cool.
invited, mate.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna rock up. It's open 24/7. No one
True.
stopped me walking through that door.
You should. Well, we'll definitely invite you to a few of our night outs if you're around.
Oh, for sure, mate.
Mm,
Bring back some memories.
mm,
But yeah, no, the passion project day is really fun.
mm.
Like just seeing all the cool stuff, and then once it's done and you pack up, oh my god, it's just like bang straight
Well,
on.
that was like last school when we did
Yeah.
everything. The
That was
beach
pretty
bar.
dope. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, we went straight to Penny Lane. That was fast.
Mm.
Yeah.
I can do it. I'll try and find. So what happened was on our last day, Alex still runs it, right?
Former, yeah.
Because we did our project on beers, and we wanted to do like a beer testing. You're like, oh no, you can't do it. You need security. It's like $200 for security for each. It's like you have to have 2 security guards, pay them by the hour, minimum 4 hours, $200 each. And we're like,
Fuck off.
what? We're just gonna have beers. Like, what are you doing? We're just gonna make people drink that much beer.
Mm.
Anyway, by the end of the showcase day, everyone just pulls like bottles of tequila and like vodka out of their lockers, and he's just standing there like, huh, what? And then everyone just starts cracking them. He's like, oh, you probably shouldn't be doing this. You might only have to stay like 10 minutes. Everyone's like, yeah, no drama, it's all good. We can even
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, mate.
Paul Brown, on the other hand, he
Did you
got
get
emotional.
around it?
I'll see. I think I can share screen. I've got a video.
I think
here.
I'm
Please.
pretty sure I sent it to the chat.
Mm.
If it's
Yeah.
one of him.
iPhone.
I think I've seen this video.
No.
Is it of Paul Brown?
It's
like,
a Paul Brown couch diving.
Yeah,
So-
fuck. This is the most.
This is
Fuck,
exclusive podcast content.
So this is Paul Brown.
Yeah.
He was a few beers deep as well, and everyone's, I don't know why or how this started, but people just started jumping on the couches, and then he just comes running in.
Look at his fucking face.
Oh my god, he looks so proud of himself. As well.
Yeah, he looked so stoked.
Like legit, like Alex Ball was walking around like, what's going on? Paulie B's like, yeah, beer. So,
That's pretty
because
funny.
it's actually really funny, on our page, like our year group page, we had to post saying, sorry guys, like unfortunately due to like UTS restrictions, we're not allowed to actually serve alcohol. And
So
Paul
bring
Brown,
your own.
well,
we couldn't say it, but like no, like from our testing, Paul Brown goes, so no free beers? Like question mark, sad face. Paul, build out.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
So
Paulie B, he's a man.
What actually was your like passion project? Like, we want to see how much we can take the piss as well.
Or
What
you
actually have to
can
do?
do whatever you want.
Yeah, explain yours. I never really got a good idea about it.
So what we did was we looked at beer as a concept, and we made essentially a coffee table book. It was about 40, 50 pages, I think. So it was pretty sizable book.
Well, it's dense.
Yeah. And we had just random stuff in it. So we had like the history of beer within Australia, like pubs within Australia, a bit of research on them, how beer's made, the future of beer, like what that might look like. So kind of like speculative, all that BCI stuff.
Standard.
We had a bit of fun, like photoshopping some pretty random images in, just trying to get away with as much like subtle stuff as we could. So we had like photos of us just like necking beers, just kind of like see if anyone would get away with it. What else do we have? Oh, we had like a personality test, like what beer are you, kind of thing. And we did like a blind beer tasting, and that took up a good like 8 pages worth of research and like.
Just quickly as well. What are you up or down on Stone and Wood?
I don't rate them. I don't mind them.
See you later, Alex.
I'll see you later, Hal.
Dude, you're a weirdo, dude. I don't know how you can't like Stone and Wood. They're fucking delicious.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't punch through it. I don't know
time.
how I'd scull it, but I'd sip on it. It's a nice beer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no twoies, but you know,
Yeah.
it's all right. It's another story.
Sorry to distract you, Alex. You were saying
I don't know. Well, I got lost.
about your passion project.
Oh yeah, beers. Do it.
No.
Just have fun with it. There was a group.
Can we just
does it have to
completely
be-
rip you off?
We ripped off a year group, a group above us and the year above us. A group above. Sorry, fuck. What was I saying? A group in the year above me did a thing. They brewed their own beer, and they brewed like a honey beer, because one of the chicks owned a bee farm, and another chick somehow had a connection to a brewery, like a local brewery that she knew in Newtown, and they said, "Hey, look, can we see what happens here if we somehow infuse honey into the beer?" And they did that, and that was their whole project, which is kind of cool.
Mad.
Is it meant to be innovative, or can it just be anything?
We had people make board games.
You are kidding me.
Yeah, we had people make like card games. We had people.
Sounds fucking eat.
Yeah, we had people like looking. Like real artsy stuff, right? So we had people who made photographs of food, but didn't like use rubbish and stuff as the food, as trying to like a social comment on stuff.
Yeah.
And we had people who made like 5-minute recipes, and people who did a cooking demonstration as their passion project. So you could sign up and say, I want to, a person, say Connor and Tyler are in a group together, and they say, what we're going to do for our passion projects is give you a cooking lesson, right? That's it. That's what they did.
What the fuck?
20 minutes one afternoon, bang, project done. I mean, I think they'll soft open uni. If ScoMo's saying pubs potentially by this Friday or next Friday, whatever.
I think pubs are like October. I think pubs are going to be October, November. That's what
that's what
the manager of Wharf Bar was like. Yeah, October is when we're planning to open.
I can't imagine it'd be soon, to be honest.
What makes you say next Friday, Alex?
This is the big announcement next Friday.
Yeah.
I think they'll soft open pubs, like limit numbers, table service only, and like have a time limit that you can be there. But I think they'll try and open them.
I don't think they're doing that soon. But he said his announcement next Friday said it has to do with cinemas, pubs, restaurants.
So it'll be a date. It won't be immediately open. It'll be a date.
Yeah, he'll say in a month. He'll say like June, middle of June or something is the day they're shooting for.
That would be ideal. That would be fucking awesome.
If UTS slowly opens, I reckon BCI should open first.
Exactly.
Seeing as we've just got like 100 people, and that's it.
After what you're saying about staying all night in the space, I wouldn't care that much if they don't open pubs and clubs. It means we can all just get fucked up in that area. Cheers for joining us, Alex.
Cheers.
Some very good insights on that. This has been a very brief episode 5, I think it is. So we will see everyone back with the original gang next week, hopefully.
Yep.
Yeah, enjoy it, boys.
Signing off. Bye.